Hey guys, it's Max with Max Tech. In front of me, I have both of the new 2020 13-inch MacBook Pros. On this side, we have the $1,300 base model, and on this side, we have the $1,800 model. And in this video, we're gonna help you make an informed decision on which one you should get. We're not only gonna talk about some exterior differences, some performance differences, we're also gonna compare the speakers, the thermal performance. We're even gonna take off the back covers, and I'm gonna show you guys some major differences that most people don't even know exist. Let's go ahead and start out with the exteriors here. They look almost identical. The size, the weight is very similar. Both of these have Apple's new Magic keyboards, replacing the butterfly keys that weren't that reliable. They feel the same. Both of them are excellent. The trackpads are large. The only difference you're gonna notice on the exterior is that the $1,800 model has two Thunderbolt 3 ports on the right-hand side, along with the headphone jack, thankfully. And it also has another two on the left-hand side. So the more expensive model does have 4 full-speed Thunderbolt 3 ports, whereas the base one just has 2. Now, for most people, 2 is probably enough, but if you're a power user, if you're gonna hook up this model to, say, a 6K display, which just the $1,800 model can support at the full specs of that display, you're gonna want some extra ports to have extra flexibility. Now, unlike previous years, both of these MacBook Pros do feature Apple's Touch Bar, where you have extra shortcuts that dynamically change depending on the application you have opened up, and some of these you can customize. Some people don't like these. The old ones used to not have it. So as of now, if you really don't like the Touch Bar, you have to just get the MacBook Air. Now, as far as displays, they are also identical. You don't miss out on anything if you get the less expensive MacBook Pro. They both have just over 4 million pixels, nice and sharp. They both have about 500 nits of brightness, which is great, and they have really nice anti-reflectivity coatings that are better than most other laptops. And on top of that, they can both show DCI P3 colors, which is about 25% more colors than the MacBook Air. As you guys can see over here, this little logo here would not show up on the MacBook Air or a lot of other laptops. So as far as color accuracy, they are great. Now, as far as webcam and microphone specs go, they seem to be identical to me, but this is the $1,300 base model, and this is the $1,800 higher end model. You guys go ahead and let me know down below if you guys noticed any differences in video or audio quality. And now it's time to compare the speakers. I have my professional shotgun mic perfectly centered between these two. You guys put on your best pair of headphones and let's take a listen. Let me know of any differences that you heard down in the comment section below, and I'll give you guys my opinion since I can hear it live instead of being compressed through YouTube and all of that. First off, the $1,800 one definitely sounds better. Not only is it louder, I actually was looking at my Apple Watch from about this high. It hit 74 decibels compared to the base model peaking at 70. It also sounds more crisp and clear in the high frequencies, and there's a lot more bass as well. Now, Apple doesn't advertise if you spend more money on this spec that you get better speakers, but you definitely do. And once we open these guys up, we'll see if we notice any differences as far as the speaker design. Let's start getting into some of the performance comparisons. We're gonna start with the SSDs. I have Blackmagic's disk speed test open over here. Right off the bat, we're seeing about 1200 write compared to 2300. And then as far as the read, we're looking at 1750 compared to 2050. Now, the base model comes with 256 gigs of SSD. It used to come with 128, whereas the $1,800 model now comes with 512 instead of 256. To upgrade from the base to what these offer would be $200 previously. So that's already a savings of $200 with these new models. Now, if you do get a 512, the speed might be the same as this one over here. I'm not certain, but as we know, if you're gonna get the $1,800 model, you are gonna get faster speeds. And now let's get into probably the biggest difference between these two machines, and that is the processor and the graphics. And this is probably gonna surprise you in a couple of ways. First off, the $1,800 model is the only one that gets Intel Intel's latest 10th generation processors. The base model has the exact same processor as it did last year. It's a 1.4 gigahertz i5 quad core. This one is a 2 gigahertz i5 quad core. It is 10 nanometers. It's supposed to be more efficient if they tune it that way. I'm gonna go ahead and start the Geekbench 5 CPU test. Now we also have some differences in RAM. The $1,300 one still has 8 gigs of RAM, whereas the new $1,800 model over here, it actually has 16 gigs of DDR4 ultra-fast memory. And that is very interesting because Apple has never had 16 gigs of RAM base for this $1,800 spec. It's always been 8 gigs, just like the cheaper model, and you had to pay an extra $200. That means effectively, the base model got about $200 cheaper, whereas the higher end model got about $400 cheaper if you were gonna buy the higher end storage option and more RAM. And there we have it. We have our results. As far as single core performance, the $1,800 one is about 30% faster. Now that is thanks to these new 10th generation chips. That is a pretty big difference, and for very simple tasks, the higher end model is going to be quite a bit snappier. Now in terms of multi-core performance, we're only seeing about a 13% difference, and that is interesting because this is a 1.4 gigahertz 8th gen, this is a 2.0 gigahertz 10th gen, and the reason why the base model is so close to performance with all the CPUs to the higher end one is because Apple doesn't try to limit it. They could run it at only 15 watts, but they run it closer to 30 watts, and we're gonna take a closer look in our thermal test here in just a little bit. But that's not all. We also have some differences in terms of graphics. I'm gonna go ahead and run Geekbench 5's metal test here. Now, the previous MacBook Pro for 2019, the one with the same CPU, had a pretty good graphics chip. Apple went with the Iris Plus graphics, but the 10th gen CPUs that are in the $1,800 one, those have even better graphics chips, and Apple went with the most expensive G7 graphics, even for the i5. And here are the results. The $1,800 one with the new 10th gen chips gets 10,154, whereas the previous one got 6,855. Now I have to say, this is an impressive score for the base model. All of our previous tests were about 5,000, 5,500, so that is really good. So at this point, we're getting a little bit more than 50% better performance with the 10th gen $1,800 model. And if you have one that scores a bit lower, this might just be really high score, you might get up to 75% better performance. I think when we benchmarked this laptop compared to the previous $1,800 one, we had a 75% performance difference. Now keep in mind, this is just one benchmark, so let's go ahead and do a gaming test with Unigine Heaven. As we're running this graphics benchmark, I'm noticing a few things. So far, it's been about a minute and a half or so. The base model, I can hear the fans. It's starting to get loud, running at 6,500 RPM. Whereas the $1,800 model, it's running at 2,300 RPM. It is pretty much silent. And the other difference is temperatures. We're running at 76 Celsius over here, 72 for the $1,800 model. So it's running cooler and quieter. That could be thanks to the 10th gen chips. The other difference that I noticed is that the base model, the whole time it is maxing out the graphics card. The processor is maxed out just like most of the Macs that we test, whereas the new $1,800 one, it's only being used about 75 to 80% the whole time, and it didn't really make sense to us in our initial benchmark video. And the only explanation I can think of is that these graphics cards are not yet optimized for, maybe they need newer drivers or something else, because we're not using all the power we have, and that means that we could potentially have better performance down the line. Our test is finished. We got 10.7 frames per second, which is about what we got, with the 2019's same CPU and graphics, and we have 13.5 with the higher end model. That's roughly 30% faster graphics performance, and keep in mind, we only were using the graphics at about 75%, so there's more headroom there. And the test is still running in the background. I'll give you the final thermals. 2,300 RPM at 74 degrees Celsius versus 7,200 RPM. This is silent, this I can hear, and this is running hotter as well. Very interesting. Let's go ahead and take off these back covers and see what's inside. Actually, sorry, 1 second, we're gonna do that. I wanna run a Final Cut Pro test. I have Bruce X open right here, which is a benchmark project, and we're gonna go ahead and export, and this is gonna test the graphics performance for rendering. Okay, 36 seconds on the $1,800 model. The base one's not too far behind, 43 seconds. That is very interesting for a number of reasons. So obviously the $1,800 one does have some advantages, and this is a small clip. If you're dealing with bigger ones, it's gonna be a bigger difference. But we just tested the 2019, I have it right over there, exact same laptop, same CPU, same graphics, but it took a minute and I think a minute and 5 seconds. Took way longer. So Apple has definitely optimized this CPU in the 2020 model. I'm not sure what happened, but in the Geekbench 5's metal test, it did faster. And then in this test, it did quite a bit faster than before. We're gonna have to take a closer look at that. But overall, if you guys wanna see more tests as far as video editing, maybe some project exports, timeline performance, I'll have a link in the video description to my filmmaking channel, and I will put up a much more detailed test specifically for video editors. Now let's go ahead and pop this guy open. If you guys want a really great toolkit like I'm using, this is the iFixit kit. I'll put a link down below to Amazon. And for the moment of truth, let's take off the base model. We have a single fan over here. Yes, we do have a heat pipe that connects to the CPU. That is very good. And on the higher end model, bam, we have 2 fans. A lot of people commented on our previous video saying that they don't believe that there's differences in fans. You guys can see it for yourselves right here. This one has double the fans, it has air intakes on the side, has extra heat pipes. The batteries are stacked to make room for this on the edge. As you guys see, we have woofers here. That's why the bass sounds so much better on the $1,800 model. And that probably allows the other speakers to get louder as well. So we have those differences. So if you're going for the base model, you get a single fan, and that's why it was running hotter and louder in some of the previous tests that we ran. We also get a simpler battery design. So you are definitely paying for some extras with the higher end model. Now that we know the differences on the inside, I went ahead and opened up Intel Power Gadget and Cinebench R20, which is gonna push all the cores to their limits. And it's not only gonna show us the difference in performance if we're pushing the systems to their max, but also differences in fan noise and heat and wattage. Keep in mind, this is a 1.4 gigahertz compared to a 2.0 8th gen versus new 10th gen. I'm gonna go ahead and click run. Right off the bat, bam, we're seeing a huge spike in wattage. This one hit 40, dipped a little bit down. This one hit 38, actually slightly lower as far as how much it's using. Frequencies, we have 3 gigahertz so far, 3.3 gigahertz on the new one with 10th gen. And as far as temperatures, wow, this is at 98 degrees already. 99 degrees compared to 83. So even though this has 1 fan, at least initially, it's not running that much power. We have 25 watts compared to 30. So the 10th gen chips, even though they are more efficient with their 10 nanometer design, Apple is really pushing these to get out the maximum performance out of them. So it's been just over a minute. The fans are spinning up, but the new MacBook Pro with dual fans is actually running louder, which is interesting. This one's at 3.2 gigahertz. This one's 3.0. They're fluctuating a little bit. Now we have 3.1, 3.1. This one's running at 98 degrees Celsius, the higher end model with 10th gen, compared to 94. Now that's because this is running at 25 watts. Apple isn't pushing this processor as hard. This one's actually went up even more. We're about almost 32 watts. It's very interesting that the frequencies are staying about the same, even though we have less wattage for the older generation chip. And as far as fan noise, we're running at 6,500 RPM over here, and now 6,200. This just dropped a little bit. So it looks like if you're pushing these machines to their absolute limits, this one's actually gonna stay cooler, the one with the single fan, not by much, but by just a little bit. And our scores are in. The base model scored 1548, whereas our $1,800 model scored 1,917. If you guys watched yesterday's video, it scored 1,708. That did seem a bit low. I'm not sure what was going on, some background stuff. But man, that is about almost 25% higher score. So we got about 10% higher in multi-core, but when we're pushing the CPUs to the limits, Could be because of the 2 extra fans, you're just getting more wattage. That is a really good boost in performance. So if you need to be really pushing your laptop, you want the $1,800 model. Now, we saw a lot of comments in yesterday's video asking us, why aren't we, really hitting on this MacBook Pro for running at 100 degrees Celsius? Well, that's in Cinebench R20. This program is designed to push the CPUs to their absolute limits. And with the MacBook Air, we've really complained about that machine because it would hit 100 degrees Celsius in random mixed usage, playing back a 4K 60 video, downloading, installing a game. The fans would be loud. It's running at 100 degrees Celsius. With these laptops here, they're going to run much, much quieter, pretty much silent in those tasks, and also much cooler. But if you want to see a comparison with the new 2020 MacBook Pro against the 2020 MacBook Air in terms of thermal performance and everything else that we usually cover, make sure you guys have those notifications enabled. So with all of those tests completed, which one should you buy? Well, if we compare the base spec $1,300 model versus the standard $1,800 model, there is a $500 price difference. And now that is pretty significant. But if you're somebody that needs some more storage and you want to get 16 gigs of RAM, that makes it only a $200 price difference. What do you get for those extra $200? Well, first off, you get 2 extra Thunderbolt 3 ports that run at full speeds. You can connect more accessories, you can connect more displays, and you can connect one of those 6K XDR displays. Most people don't need that, but it has that extra capability with the different CPU and the graphics. Now, you also get that 10th gen chip. You guys saw I got about 30% better single core performance, 10 to 15% better multi-core performance, and probably an even bigger difference is the graphics performance differences. In some cases, up to 75% better graphics performance, and a lot more applications are starting to use graphics for acceleration. That gives you a pretty big difference. Now, not only that, there's 2 fans in here, and for most tasks, the $1,800 model runs cooler and it runs quieter. And along with that, we also have quite a bit better speakers included as well. And I think that gives you a lot of extra value for that $200 difference if you're gonna get the same spec where you get 16 gigs of RAM and 512 SSD. So overall, this model is the one that dropped by $400 compared to last year if you configure it the same way. It is a really excellent value if you can spend that much money. Now, if you're somebody that just needs a basic laptop, you're not gonna be pushing it to its limits, you're not gonna be upgrading your SSD to the 512 model, this one is still a great laptop. You guys saw, even though it has 8th gen CPUs, it still held up really well in that CPU performance. Apple improved the graphics performance. We have the new keyboard. It's a great machine. We would just say if you're going for the base model, maybe upgrade the RAM for only $100 this year compared to last year's $200. Upgrade the RAM, keep everything else the same, and enjoy this machine. But if you're gonna start customizing it and upgrading different things, just go for the $1,800 model. There's a lot of little small improvements that's gonna give you a better experience overall. We'll have links to both of these down in the video description. There's some sales for on Amazon, on B&H sometimes. Check out those links so you guys get the best deal, and let us know in the comment section which one you think is worth your hard-earned money. You can click above to subscribe if you want to see this base model compared to the MacBook Air that came out in 2020, and you guys can see a couple other great videos right over there. This has been Max, and I'll see you in the next one.